my God, we're here. Wow, man. What's up, my party people? It's your boy, Darshaun Smith, back again for another episode of the Positivity Hour. Today's episode is 142. Two simple, easy tricks to help you grow as a person or online with your business or whatever you got going on in 2024, okay? To hop straight into it, those two simple tricks, easy hacks, whatever you want to call them, just things you should be doing anyways if you actually want to grow, are, number one, just start creating content. Like literally just whatever you're doing, or create a product, or, you know, literally hit the gym. Okay, whatever you want to do in this world, just start doing it today because you're not going to be good at it. And number two, once you start doing it, keep track of the metrics, okay? Whether you're making a podcast like myself here, actually pay attention to how many people are viewing it. How long are people viewing it? Where are people viewing it from? When are people viewing it, okay? We learn a lot of stuff in school, as we all may know, specifically those folks in America, in which we say, when am I ever going to actually be able to use this in real life? Well, that who, what, when, where, why, how thing we can use all the time. Like I said, whether it's a personal thing, you're hitting the gym, whether it's a business thing, like you're trying to start a clothing line, or whether it's just like a mixture of both with like your own podcast. That's how you keep up with the data, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, okay? And most importantly, how you can apply this to 2024, since that is now 14 days away, and I hope you are actively working towards your goals. But now that we got that out the way, what this episode is going to be about, I just want to take a moment to say thank you for tuning in to this podcast, and being sure to, leave an honest review, and most importantly, just engaging with the content, okay? Because, for the algorithm, that's all I got to say. But like I said, I want to go back to that first point. Thank you for just being here. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me. So I do appreciate you. So let's talk about it, okay? So in today's episode of the Positivity Hour, I don't really have much to say about like my personal life. It's just been a grind. I guess like photo wise, it's really been a grind. I did like 3 or 4 photo shoots last week, which is really cool. The business is actually making real business money now. And yeah, I think I'm going to be able to achieve my goals using these two simple, easy, simple tricks. Or I still don't know what I'm going to title this episode. The 2 easy, simple tricks to help you grow online and in life in 2024. And because of that, it's allowed me to just, do other things, hit the gym harder, ask myself the big important questions, and really just get down to business today, right now, taking my advice from my last episode that was like, hey, the new year's in 21 days. So start changing your life today, not on New Year's when everyone else is doing it. So I say all that to say that life is good, life is great, life can always be better, but life can really always be worse as well, okay? You got to realize it's all about perspective. So just keep moving forward. It's not all about the money, but best believe the end goal is freedom. And with that, let's talk some more about these two things, this topic, to help you grow in life, help your business reach more eyes, reach a greater audience, okay? Help your personal brand, be more personable, okay? And I say all that to say that you do that by simply just starting, This podcast, we're at 142 episodes of this. Like, I'm just going to use this as a case study. I still don't really know how to do this, you know what I'm saying? I still don't know how to run a video production business. I don't know how to run a photography business. I don't really know how to run Instagram accounts like that. I don't really know how to do a lot of things when it comes to this online digital stuff. But guess what? I started, okay? I learned on the go. I'm still learning on the go. Literally, the reason why the intro was different is because, it's been like 20 episodes or so of me trying that new intro. And, occasionally, every now and then, you just get a comment or two that's like, hey, bro, I like your content, but that intro, it's just not it. Do something else. And, eventually, using these 2 simple tricks, just starting to create content, number 1. And number 2, view the metrics. Okay, in this case, comments of people who are actually watching. Do something different. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? The whole point is to interact with people, I think. Or I guess for me, what is your whole point in life here? You know what I'm saying? What is your point of doing what you do? For me, I just want to connect with people and be able to give them an opportunity to see something different in this world. You know, give them an opportunity to learn something cool, new, innovative. And most importantly, I think one of the biggest reasons why I have this podcast is to show people that you can do anything. Okay. Like, to be honest with you, I don't really know the exact reason I started this podcast, but I know the reason why I continue to make these. Okay. And it's for my personal brand, most importantly, to have my, like, you know, an outlet in which I can just speak for an hour plus or whatever, and just I own everything, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Or slash, you know, parentheses, however you want to look at it. Just being able to express myself, you know, for like 45 episodes in there. It was like a little vlog series, not like really, but like just like really cataloging like my life and all the good, bad, and ugly with it, but then putting a positive spin on it, you know, because I want to really be the change you want to see in the world, okay? And something I think about all the time, and even Deion Sanders, you know, the man, the myth, the legend, Neon Deion, you know what I'm saying, said at his Dallas home, like, why is there still so much hate in this world? And because of that, I post this, because I ain't hating on no one, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about just about everything, but we're going to talk about it in a positive way. We're going to talk about it in a way that can be conducive to constructive conversations, you could say. And I think that's a really good thing. And that's, like I said, one of the reasons why I keep actually recording these episodes. So thanks for watching. But I didn't know all of that when I started this. I just started, you know, that's the point. I just went on a 2, 3, 4 minute ramble there, and it was like, wow, like I could already tell, like, because even thinking about what I just said back, like there are some people out there who are gonna be like, wow, you really know what you want to do in life or whatever. And it's like, no, I don't. I just like I said, I didn't know why I started this. I just knew I needed to, and then 142 episodes later, I just said what I just said. You know what I'm saying? Like, you figure it out on the go. That is the number one tip, the number one sauce, the number one thing that you really need to take forward into 2024 is just that you need to start today. Okay, you'll figure out the rest later. Okay, that is part of the process. You're going to change as a person. You're going to change as a people, a family, or whatever. And that's going to inform your future decisions to even grow even farther, assuming you can do, like I said, the second point of this podcast is analyze the dang data. This is something I, until like a month ago, sucked at, okay? And I still suck at it, okay? I will gladly say it. I am not a criticism guy, okay? And this is why the next episode is going to be like how to take criticism better or something like that. I need to write that down before I forget. But yeah, looking at the metrics is just glorified criticism, okay? It's someone being like, you suck, without the you suck to your face, okay? When you're getting no views, obviously you suck, okay? Don't get it twisted. There are people out there who make fantastic content that just also doesn't get views. And I say all that to say that is like a minority compared to people out there. Like, if you actually were gas, you know, I say this to myself sometimes, and it's what's making me, you know, think about my lighting, think about my camera choice, think about the ambiance. You know, I got a green screen now and everything out over there. I'm just waiting on the thing to like hold it up in the background, because like I said, we're starting to get serious out here. Okay, shout out to my mom for finding it and then, you know, me buying it. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, no, it's you gotta get serious. You gotta treat this like a business. You gotta treat this like something you actually care about. Like my name is not attached to this yet. You know what I'm saying? But every big podcast out there is the podcast hosted by bam, like that person in the title. Like, they take ownership of that. It's like, do you want to put something out into the world that is trash? Do you want to put something out in the world that like no one actually cares about? because I don't, but I've done it for so long. So you may hear that and be like, oh, Darshaun, like, what makes you an expert on this topic? Like, you can't even get 100 views on an episode. Well, I did, so suck it. But I say all that to say that, sometimes you're going to make a banger. Sometimes you're going to release that product that makes you your first $1 million, okay? Sometimes you're just going to say something so nice, so right, and so perfect that, like, your future relationships and, encounters with people are just, like, on automatic go mode because you handled it so properly in the get-go. But other times, it's just not going to happen, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be rough out here. You're not going to know what to do. You're not going to know what to say. You're not going to know how to act. You're not going to know how to do just about anything. But what you need to do, like I said, which is the main point of this podcast episode, is to just start today. And once you start, pay attention to what people are saying. Once you start today, pay attention to when people stop looking at your content. Okay? Just start today and ask yourself the big questions, okay? Who is watching it? Who is buying it? Who cares? What am I talking about? Why am I talking about it? Why am I selling this? Why am I purchasing that? Where do I distribute, this podcast? Where do I distribute my clothes? Where do I distribute my handshakes? Am I one of those hesitant people, like just about everybody nowadays, that they know they want to handshake you, but everyone's so uncertain of it that we're just like, okay. And then it's, you know what I'm saying? What's the rest of it? Who, what, when, where, why, how are you going to do it? Okay. And you figure out the how along the way. Okay. If you just keep thinking about it, and thinking about it. Literally, when I was thinking about how to do the intro for this, because I knew I wanted to do a new intro for this podcast episode, I spent like 5 or 10 minutes just trying to figure it out. And eventually I was like, you know what? Like, F this. Like, I'm just gonna do it, okay? And that's why you got what you got today. And I think that's gonna be the new intro, or some variation of that, because I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's the only editing I'm gonna do in this, outside of adding some music in the background, because that's how I like to do my podcast. So yeah, I think that's all I got. Okay, thanks for tuning in today. It's been a Darshaun Smith production, episode 142 of the Positivity Hour, hosted by the boy. Okay, no, I'm just joking. I'm not Drake. But Drake's really cool. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, hosted by Darshaun Smith, aka Senor Positivo for the Espanol speakers. And yeah, this has been 2 easy steps to level up for 2024 online and in life or something. So thanks for tuning in. We love you. We appreciate you. And go Hawks. Okay, like, subscribe, unsubscribe, hate, comment, follow, unfollow, share, or report. I don't care what you do. Just do something for the algorithm. Okay, it's been real, y'all. Bonk.